Items in the car like chips, fruit with a long oo sound, fruit, cakes, vegetable soup, soup with a long oo, in a flask, and a few kurkure packs to munch on. We decided to go to the woods with the By the time we reached Kasoli, it was noon with a long oo sound. The wind was cool, so we wore some woolen clothes. We pitched our tents and cooked rooster on the barbecue. Yes, we have the wind was cool, long oo in cool. We wore some woolen with a sound, clothes. We pitched our tents and cooked gets the sound. Yes, like the same as pull, cooked rooster long oo on the barbecue. We also prepared yummy noodles with a long oo, and as a dessert we made a pudding with a pudding with excessive sugar gets the in it to give ourselves more energy. At night we decided to visit a graveyard. As we reached the graveyard, we saw a wild goose, long oo goose, roaming about. We also saw strange things like a whole troop oo marching by. In huge boots, shooting in the sky, and a wolf howling in the direction of the moon, long oo in moon. We took out our camera to click a picture and zoomed in on the scene. Zoomed oo. Took has the sound. Took is the sound, and we have zoomed with the long oo sound. While looking, please remember looking is the sound and not the oo, not looking but looking. While looking at all this, we had goose again with the long oo sound, bumps, and we thought that we should get out of there. Should, of course, with the sound. Together we ran for our lives and reached Chandigarh. A few days later, when the photographs got developed, there was nothing in them. It was then that we realized that the men in the troops were ghosts, and all the animals were ghosts as well. We all swore that we will never make such a stupid plan again. Of course, the next one, we have an exercise. This is an exercise with the words that are generally with combination sounds. Soup, scoop. Cool, coal. Cushion, coupons. Please remember, coupons is not coupon but coupon. Okay, coupon. Some people will also call it coupons, which is also correct, but we can stay with coupons and it'll be fine. Not just the only thing that we don't want is coupon. It's not a coupon, it's a coupon. Okay, coop and on. Coupon. Coupon. Yes. Cushion, coupons. Rules, notes. Woolen, silk. Pull, pool. Cood, C-O-O-E-D, cood, and could. Stewed and stood. Full and fool. These are combination words that we would like you to practice as well, also for yourself and also the students. Full, fool. Stewed, stood. Cood, could. What happens is we get the difference in the sound and the length of the sound together. Okay? Pull, pool. Wool and silk. Rules, notes. Cushion, coupons. Cool, coal. Soup and scoop. Okay, you need to fill in the blank, of course, with the correct option of the word in here. Should we look at the sentences? Okay. I like to have a bowl of before dinner. Yes? I'm just reading the sentences out, either soup or scoop. There is a dash breeze blowing outside. Cool or cold. The pillows and dash are lying on the bed. Cushions or coupons. Now remember, L-Y-I-N-G is not lying, but the clear I sound to say lying, lie, lying. So ask the students and for yourself as well, take time with the word. It's not lying, but lying. Lie and an ing, both clearly heard. The pillows and dash are lying on the bed. In schools, we have to follow dash and regulations, rules or notes. In winters, we wear dash clothes, woolen or silk. Well, it could be both, but right now we're practicing the target sound. She loves to go swimming in the pool or pool. The baby dash with delight, either could or could. The boy dash on the stool, either stood or stood. The tank was dash of water, full or full. Okay? So, let's look at the answers. I like to have a bowl of course, soup before dinner. Next one is, there is a cool breeze blowing outside. Next is, the pillows and cushions, let's put an S there. The pillows and cushions are lying on the bed. Please remember the pronunciation for C-O-U-P-O-N-S, coupons and not coupons, but coupons. In schools, we have to follow rules and regulations. In winters, we wear woolen clothes, not woolen. Please remember it's not a long oo sound, it's u. In winter, we wear woolen clothes. She loves to go swimming in the pool, long oo sound. The baby cooed with delight, C-O-O-E-D. Cooed is just a sound that babies make when they are happy. Ooh, cooed with delight. The boy stood, S-T-O-O-D, stood, and not stood, but stood on the stool. The last sentence, the tank was full. The tank was full of water. Okay, the tank was full of water. So let's take a look at the two sounds that we have done here today. Let's go back to the schwa sound. Yes, just to recap the sound so that when we go, before we go further, we can take a look. Here, the schwa sound. It's just an again, animal, particular. All we said was the schwa is nothing else but a short, very short sound that generally ends before it begins. Yes, it's a schwa. Again, allow, drama, woman, China, and not China, but China, but particular, beggar, dollar, government. Please remember the N in the middle, silent. Government, government, gentleman, problem, reference, bothersome, otherwise. Then we had practiced the sound of the oo and the sound. We said the long oo is blue, shoe, beauty, rude, pool, canoe, juice, prove, true, June, truth, group. I hope the teachers are saying it out with me. Tomb, true, root, flute, two. Fruits, moon, blue, soupy, cruise, noodles, toothache, smoothly, maroon, zoomed, through, roof, goose. And we did this is the important sound that we did to refine it, the sound, pull, put, bull, sugar. Please practice this sound very often, as much as you can, to get the target sound absolutely correctly. For us as teachers, we need to have the sound absolutely clearly. Put, bull, sugar, butcher, foot, wool, and not wool. It's wool, would, look, wolf, should, woman, pull, push, hood, stood, book. Yes, this was the oo and the sound, and we had some more words. Took, pudding, sugar, took, would, looked, book, wolf, push, put, and would. These were generally our vowel sounds that we have done as single vowel sounds. In the next session, what we will be looking at is vowel sounds that are generally in combination with two sounds that make one vowel sound. For example, we have in the word out or thousand. These are two sounds that come together that make up a different sound. Like in ow, oi, and a sound. So we will be beginning in the next session with diphthongs. Yes, you all know what diphthongs are. Yes, diphthongs are basically pairs of letters that create a different sound when put together. These are essential if you want your finish to be correct. Yes, these are extremely important words when pronouncing. Yes, so what we need to do with diphthongs is that they have to absolutely be spoken correctly. These are generally pairs of letters that come together to give us a new sound. Yes, we will take a look at these sounds in a while in the next session. At the moment, please take a look at the vowel table that we have. Please carry on going back to the vowel table and referring to the vowels to look at how we are talking about them. You have the vowel table on page 7, the 20 vowel sounds. Yes, please carry on. This is one of the most important table that we've made so that we can carry on looking at them. We've done I, I, a. We've done o, e, o, u, a. So now we will be getting on to the pairs like u, ear, o, a, o. These are the diphthongs that we will be getting together too. Let's take a look at the vowel sounds that we've done. These are all the vowel sounds that we have done, so that we can take a look at all of them and then go on. We've done the schwa as well. What we have left are pair sounds that we've done, that we have to do today as well. With that, we will be completing generally our vowel sounds so that we can get on to different sounds and a bit more of different activities so that we can practice these target sounds a little better. Okay, we will take a 5-minute breather and we'll get on to the next session, which are diphthongs, in 5 minutes. Thank you. Sorry. So, welcome back, and we're going back to our oo sound. Yes, oo. I hope you could all sit in a group and you talked about the truth, yes, or maybe discussed where you will go in the month of June on a beautiful route. Yes, I'm sure. You see, these are the kind of things that you and I as teachers need to carry on interacting with the students with, making up sentences with these words so that they can easily see how to use these sentences, how to use these sounds in sentences. Yes, oo. As I said, very important words: truth, group, true, flew, blew, all with a long oo sound. So we had fill in the blanks: fruit, fruits, moon, blue, soupy, cruise, noodles, toothache, smoothly. Please remember T-O-O-T-H as well, not tooth but tooth. Yes, one, tooth, tooth. Smoothly, maroon, zoomed, through, roof, and goose. She is, the first sentence, she is wearing a, what is it? Let's try and, yes, blue and maroon, the two colors there. She is wearing a blue and maroon dress. Please remember, for us as teachers, of course, we might seem that it is very childish using fill in the blanks for us. These are exercises that we are giving you, that you can do with the trainees, with the students, and for us to practice these words as well. Yes, this is not in any way to make you do fill in the blanks, because of course we as teachers have done it many years ago. This is just extra exercises that we have for you to do with your students, with the trainees. Yes, the dash sailed dash. So, which one is that? What is it? Fruits, moon, blue, soupy, cruise, noodles, toothache, maroon, zoomed, through, roof, goose. Yes? The cruise sailed smoothly. Okay, that is the one. The cruise sailed smoothly. Yes, I love, the third sentence, I love soupy noodles. I love soupy noodles. I hope all of us teachers are writing I'm sure you've all written the answers, filled in the blanks. It's just to correct the words together. Yes, I love soupy noodles. The camera dash in on the plate full of dash. The camera zoomed, absolutely correct, zoomed in on the plate full of noodles. The camera zoomed, and like we said, the schwa, C-A-M-E-R-A, camera, it's not camera, it's not ra at the end, it's camera. See, the schwa is a very simple, short, half a sound. It's nearly a sound that ended before it started, sometimes is what I explain it as for you, between you and me as teachers. Yes, it's a schwa. It's just something that is not even a beginning of a sound. It's an camera. Okay, camera. Okay, please remember, we are not clenching our teeth. It's not camera. We're not making the jaw tight, camera. It's camera. Okay, in on the plate full of noodles. I have a terrible toothache. Remember long oo, toothache. You can see the full moon from the rooftop. You can see the full moon from the rooftop. Seventh is, I had goosebumps. Here we will use goose and bumps together to give us the long oo sound in goose. I had goosebumps while watching Ahad. Goosebumps, when the skin stands and you get little spots, when you get scared or when you feel cold, goosebumps. Yes, goosebumps. I'm sure all of you know goosebumps. When you feel scared or cold, your skin gets all bumpy, when the hair stands on end, that is goosebumps. I had goosebumps while watching Ahad. On your way to Shimla, you will go through. Okay, on your way to Shimla, you will go through 113 tunnels. On your way to Shimla, you will go through 113 tunnels. So the long oo sound words: fruits, blue, noodles, maroon, roof, moon, soupy, toothache, zoomed, goosebumps, cruise, smoothly, and through. Sentences with the oo sound, let's practice them. The cool winds drew the blue birds inside. Oo, 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 oo. That's the target sound that we are getting. Oo. Yes, the cool winds drew the blue birds inside. Please remember, all the other vowel sounds that we've done till now also should be said with the target sound. This is just a practice of not just the target sound at hand like the oo, but also all the others that we have practiced. For example, in the last word, inside I sound. Yes, the schwa, the cool winds So you see, all we are doing is, yes, sometimes it feels, oh my God, there are so many sounds, 20 vowels, 24 consonants. All we're doing is sounds. I want to talk. But like in the beginning we said, how are we talking? It's these sounds. And we need to know these sounds absolutely, correctly, clearly, and get them together, practice them with each sound that we get. So, the cool winds drew the bluebirds inside. Please remember, not inside, but inside. Inside. Sue knew the truth. Sue knew the truth. The Sue, long oo, and truth, oo. Sue knew the truth. Luke shooed Lucy at the school pool. Yes? Luke shooed Lucy at the school pool. The fourth sentence, Ruth went to the booth to show her tooth. Ruth went to the booth to show her tooth. Then we have the last sentence here, choose the blue dress for the new moon. Choose the blue dress for the new moon. Yes, the cool winds drew the blue birds inside. Sue knew the truth. Luke shooed Lucy at the school pool. Ruth went to the booth to show her tooth. The last sentence, choose the blue dress for the new moon. We come to the next sound that we have to do in this pair sounds. Now this sound is a very simple sound if you clearly listen for it. It is a shorter sound. I'll say the words out and I would like you to try and see, listen and decipher what is the common sound here. Listen in is what I keep saying. Listen in for the vowel sounds. I will say the words out. Put, bull, sugar, butcher, foot, wool, wood, look, wolf. Do you hear a common sound? Do you hear a common vowel sound? Yes? Should, woman, pull, push, hood, stood, book. I'm sure all of you have heard a common sound in all these words. Yes? Which is the p, sound. The first sound, put, bull, Now, what is this sound? It's nearly what we said, a schwa, nearly, but we will not classify it as a schwa because it is a longer sound. It's put, bull, sugar, butcher. So, how are we producing this sound? Try and say the word bull. The second word, bull. Now take the first consonant B away. Bull. Exactly. That's the sound. That's how also you can try and practice and get the clarity of the sound. Say a word, for example, like we did here, bull, bull. Take the consonants slowly away and leave only the target sound. Bull, that's the sound. That's another way of getting to the target sound. I'm just sharing some of the tools that we use to get to the target, the root sound. Yes? Bull, for example, S-U-G-A-R. Sugar. Again, we have an at the end, and not sugar, but a sugar. That's the schwa. But here, sugar. Sh, the first consonant, put that away. Sugar. Yes, that's the short, clear sound of this vowel sound. This is one of the vowel sounds that we might take a little more time to get to the target of. Yes, this is one of the sounds that takes a bit more practice and a trained ear to listen in for. There might be some students, there might be some of us who don't really listen or hear the difference or the target sound at all. Some people might say, but it's the same as ooh, sugar, shoe. No. If you're getting it as the same target sound as ooh, then it's not the correct sound that we're producing. Okay? It is sh, sugar, butcher, It's a sound that gets stopped in the middle. Okay? It's coming out, it's flowing out, and then it's stopped. Butcher. Yes, it's one of the sounds that is traveling out, and it goes, okay? Butcher. I hope you all are practicing with me. Butcher. Foot. Wool. Wood. Look. Okay, look. I would like all of you to look. Yes, look. Wolf. Should. Yes. Now this is one word most of us will say should. It's not an u, it's an should. Yes, the same as bull. Whenever you don't remember what the target sound was, go back to a smaller word which you got correct. For example, most of us will get bull or pull, pull, bull, correct. Bull, pull, then say should. Then you get transfer. This is called transfer of sounds. Go back to a smaller word, pull or bull. Yes, you carry on saying it pull, and then say should. And automatically that sound from the smaller correct word transfers itself onto a bigger word to say should and not should. Okay? Woman. Pull. Push. Not push. It's an oo. It's not an oo. It's push. Hood. Not hood. It's hood. As we can see, the last sound, the schwa that we did, and this one are more refined sound. These are more fluid. Yes, but we need to get the target sound absolutely correct to be able to correct anyone. So for you as teachers and for me as a trainer, we need to know the target sound very well. Okay, hood, stood. Yes, book. Yes. Sentences with the sound. Yes, he stood on the wood to look taller. I hope the teachers that I can see on our monitors, they are practicing it as well. Yes. He stood on the wood to look taller. I can see you teachers in Jalandhar today. Yes. He took He stood on the wood to look taller. The wolf tried, and again I say, I sound in tried. The wolf tried to pull the wool away from Red Riding Hood. Please remember WOOL, wool, and not wool. It is not an oo, it's not a wool, it's wool. It's this sound, Yes, it is a sound that takes a bit of time for us to catch. And the easiest way for us to do it is when we look at these words and we look at the smaller words like pull, bull. Yes, that's generally how I always do the sound. I go back to the smaller words, get to the target sound, and then transfer that sound from a smaller to a bigger word. Because sometimes what happens is when we are saying it in a longer sentence, for example this one, the second sentence, the wolf tried to pull the wool away from Red Riding Hood. Sometimes we say, what was the sound? Is it wool, wool, hood, hood? What was that? Just go back to the smaller words like pull, pull, and you'll get the target sound. Pull, and we get to wool. Okay? The wolf tried to pull the wool away from Red Riding Hood. Next one is, if I could, I would, but should I? That's a very good sentence in itself. If I could, I would, but should I? Yes, if I could, I would, but should I? Most of the time we'll hear, if I could, I would, but should. It's not an oo. That's what we're trying to do here. That it's not the oo sound. Yes, it's if I could, I would, but should I? Then we have the last sentence here. The bull ate the butcher's sugar. The bull ate the butcher's sugar. Sound. Again, we have an activity, fill in the blanks using the word, the given sound. Yes, took sugar. I would like you teachers to just repeat the words after me. Took, sugar, took, pudding, wood. Remember, W-O-O-D is the same as W-O-U-L-D. Wood is wood. Yes. L-O-O-K-E-D, looked. B-O-O-K, book. W-O-L-F, wolf. P-U-S-H, push. Not push, push. The difference, do you hear the difference between push and push? There is a very small, fine difference of push and push. Okay? For us as teachers, we need to have the target sound absolutely correct. Put and would. Let's try and look at the sentences and try and put the blanks in. As I said earlier, this is not just a practice. It's not really a practice for you. It's more about getting extra sentences that you can use with your students and the trainees. Yes? Activity is fill in the blanks using the given sound, took. So, the first sentence is, let me dash some in the tea. Second sentence is, keep the dash on the shelf. Third is, pineapple dash is too sweet. Fourth, he dash bath at 7 in the morning. Fifth is, he dash at the dash and fainted. Sixth, dash, you mind if I ask you something? Seventh is, a dash pecker is a very pretty bird. Remember the pattern, the rule that we said with the article a is always And the 8th sentence in the beginning, dash the door to open it. Okay, so let's do the sentences now. Let me put some sugar in the tea. Second is, keep the book on the shelf. Book. For us, it's not about just writing the sentence. Please make sure you are speaking the correct target sound out as well. Let me put some sugar in the tea. Keep the book on the shelf. 3, pineapple pudding is too sweet. He took a bath. Please remember there's an article missing there. He took a bath. He didn't take, it's not about he took bath. He took a bath. So please write the article there. He took a bath. Please remember also for your students to teach them that it's not just take bath, you have to take a bath. Go take your bath. So go take a bath. Yes, a bath. It is important to take a bath in the morning. Articles, something very important for us to keep on emphasizing the correct use of articles. Of course, we will be doing some exercises with our grammar as well. He took a bath at 7 in the morning. 5th is, he looked at the wolf and fainted. He looked at the wolf and fainted. 6th is, would you mind if I ask you something? Would you mind if I ask you something? Please remember when you're doing this with your students to get the other vowel sounds correct as well. Not mind but mind. I and not I. So would you mind if I ask you something? A woodpecker, that's the next sentence, 7th. A woodpecker is a very pretty bird. And push the door to open it. Push the door to open it. Now, the second one is a simple, easy task that we have here. It is an activity to listen to a story. I'm sure you all like listening to a story. What you need to do is, I will be reading the story out. Please carefully underline the oo and the sounds with the words. You have the story on the screen. Yes? You have the story on the screen, or it's also in your workbook. The story is on page 23. Page 23 in the middle, choosing a destination. We have it? Okay. So, it's also on your screens. Please listen and carefully underline the oo and the sound. I'll read the story out. Choosing a destination for an adventure trip is a difficult task. We chose the nearest place to Chandigarh, which is Kasoli. We were a group of 5 friends and we hired a maroon Maruti Zen with blue seat covers. The engine failed, so we had to push the car a bit. We also put some food items in the car like chips, fruit cakes, vegetable soup in a flask and a few kurkure packets to munch on. Okay? Please remember the pronunciation of E-N-G-I-N-E, engine, and not engine, but aid. It's an A sound, like day, may, hey, A sound. The engine failed. Ain and jin. The engine failed. So, the next one is, we decided to go to the woods. I hope you're listening and underlining the words and putting on the oo or the sound. We decided to go to the woods. By the time we reached Kasoli, it was noon. The wind was cool, so we wore some woolen clothes. Not woolen, not an oo, it's a woolen. That's one answer I've given you already. We wore some woolen clothes. We pitched our tents and cooked rooster on the barbecue. We also prepared yummy noodles, and as a dessert, please remember this one, what we eat at the end of a meal, I'm sure you all know, is a dessert, not desert. Desert is Registan, yes. Is the one that we eat at the end of a meal is dessert. It's also the what someone, if someone leaves you, then he or she also deserts. Okay, so the thing that you eat at the end of a meal is dessert. And as a dessert, we made a pudding with excessive sugar in it to give ourselves more energy. I'm sure you have this on your screens. Yes? More energy. At night, we decided to visit a graveyard. Yes? At night, we decided to visit a graveyard. It's a long, interesting story. So, the next one is, as we reached the graveyard, we saw a wild goose roaming about. Please remember to underline the oo and the sound. As we reached the graveyard, we saw a wild goose roaming about. We also saw strange things like a whole troop marching by in huge boots. As you can see, these are just sentences that have been made into a story for us to practice the target sounds. Yes? So this is more about putting in sentences. I'm sure all of you as teachers can do that as well, and also you can ask the trainees to come up and work in a group. Ask the students to work in a group and write a story with the target sounds with the words that they have. Yes? So, I will carry on. In huge boots, shooting in the sky, and a wolf howling in the direction of the moon. Yes, it's also on your screens. We took out our camera to click a picture and zoomed in on the scene. Next passage is, while looking at this, we had goose bumps and we thought that we should get out of here. Goosebumps, we said, when the hair stands on end. Together, we ran for our lives and reached Chandigarh. A few days later, when the photographs got developed, there was nothing in them. It was then that we realized that the men in the troop were ghosts, and all the animals were ghosts as well. We all swore that we will never make such a stupid plan again. Please remember S-T-U-P-I-D, not stupid, but stu, long oo sound, stupid plan again. It's not stupid, but it's stupid. Hopefully we will not be using this word too many times, but just in case we do use it, we should know the correct pronunciation. Yes, stupid and with the correct pronunciation. So, here it is. Let's go once more clearly. Choosing oo sound, a destination for an adventure trip, is a difficult task. We chose the nearest place to Chandigarh, which is Kasauli. We were a group with a long oo sound of 5 friends, and we hired a maroon, of course, with a long oo sound, Maruti Zen with blue seat covers. The engine failed, so we had to push with the push the car a bit. Yes, we also put with an sound, put some food long